Hey YouTube, I'm coming back with you with another video. This one is going to be on piercings and tattoos. I only have 4 piercings, no 5 piercings actually, so it's not that many, and I have 3 tats. So I guess first I can start with just my regular ear piercings. I have 2 piercings in this ear. You can't really see the second hole, but I just have 2 piercings in both ears, and then on this side I have my cartilage pierced, and it's a lightning bolt, which is really cute, and I got it from Claire's, I think. So it's just a lightning bolt earring, and then I have 2 holes in both ears, and I got the first 2 holes when I was a baby, and then I got the second 2 holes about 4 years ago, and I got my cartilage piercing about 3 years ago. So that's really all for my piercings. But now moving on to the tattoos. I have 3 tattoos. The first one I'm going to show you is the most recent tattoo I got. And this one I got about 2 weeks ago. And it's just this one on my leg. And you can't really see it, but it just says Libra with my sign. And this one I got because, of course, I'm a Libra. But I just wanted to do something different. I was going to get the full scale sign, but it was kind of too big for me, and I already have a big one. So I was like, I'm just going to do a small one this time. And that one was pretty cheap because we have some connections. And the guy who did it, he was really cool with it, and it didn't hurt at all. Because I was going to get that on my foot, but I was like, no, I don't want to because it's going to hurt. But I do plan on getting a few more. I'm not going to have like 40 or 50 taps. But I'll probably, by the end, when I'm completely finished, probably have maybe 5 or 6. So I'll probably get 1 or 2 more, and that's going to be it. But, yeah, so that's the one on my ankle. And I got that, again, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. And telling my parents about getting tats, it wasn't that bad because my mom has like 4 of them herself. My dad, on the other hand, he was kind of like, why are you getting tats? Like, because he doesn't have any. So I was just like, well, it's my body. I wasn't, at first, I've always wanted to get tattoos, but I never knew how many because I didn't really have a specific number. And all of these tattoos I've had planned for a few months. It's not just random like, oh, I want to get a flower on my shoulder, and then the next day I go and get it and don't know I got it. No, all of these I have planned out for a few months, and the first one I got, I've had it planned out for 2 years, and nothing's changed, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get it. So, yeah. Okay, this next tattoo, this was my first tattoo that I've ever gotten, and it's just on my stomach. It's right here. And it says Psalms 23:4, my grandma's favorite verse. And I just got this because, well, not because it's just her favorite verse, but because it also means something to me. Like, if you read the full, what it means, it just means to me that when you're in, the deepest and the darkest hole you could ever get in, God is always going to make a way for you to get out of it. And that really touched me because I've been through some stuff that, some kids wouldn't even be going through or whatever. But that just touched me, and every time I look at the tattoo, I just keep getting the same picture in my head. So I was just like, okay, I'm really liking the tattoo. And that one I've had planned out for 2 years. And that one, my mom wanted to go with me, but I was scared to tell her that I got it because, I'm of age, so I was like, well, I don't really need her permission because I'm legal, you know. So, yeah, I wasn't afraid to tell her, but I was hiding it from her, which probably made her a little bit mad. And my sister was like, you might as well just tell her, she's going to see it regardless. So I was just like, okay, I'll show her. So, yeah, that story about the second one. And my third one is the biggest one, and it's on my back. It's on this side, and it's, you can't really, in this, yeah, you can't really see it, but, wait, can you? Oh, here it is. But it's just a big treble clef with music notes drifting off of it, and it turned out to be a lot better than what I thought it would be. It is really big because I'm a small person, but I was like, well, I can't change it now. But I just got that one because I play the piano and I've been playing for around maybe 7 or 8 years, and that's my passion, and I'm gonna keep doing it until I'm about 80 years old. You know, 'cause my idol was Alicia Keys. I've always wanted to be like Alicia Keys, you know. It's just I'm learning how to play one of her songs now, If I Ain't Got You, and I'm getting pretty good at it. But it's just I've only gotten the intro, but it's just really hard. I'm like, how does she sing and do it? So after that, I was like, wow, I really want to play. And I started playing when I was around 6 or 7. It was just like randomly. I was in my neighbor's house and she had a piano and I just started banging on it. It didn't make sense. But my neighbor came in and was like, you sound really good. And I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with the piano. So she suggested piano lessons, and ever since then, I've been playing. So that's really the story of that. But yeah, that one it was on the cheaper side too, but it hurt a little bit just when he shaded in. But other than that, it didn't really hurt. But it took about 2 hours for him to finish it, and it was all in one session. So when I got home, I mean, I had to tell my mom about that one. I was like, I have to let it air out, or it's just gonna get infected and all this crap. So I was just like, I just might as well tell her. And she was upset because it was too big. She was like, if I would have gone with you, it wouldn't have been that big. I was like, well, you didn't go, and I should have told you I was gonna get another one because I promised her when I went to get my second one, I would bring her with me. But I didn't. So I'm not really sad about it, but I was just afraid of what she might say. But yeah, that one is just piano was probably always gonna be in my life. Like you can get a job playing the piano if you're unemployed, you know, it's always gonna be some church or something that's gonna want to hire you. So if any of you piano players out there, just leave comments or whatever, because that's definitely one of my passions. And besides becoming a police officer, because I want to do that. But yeah, that's just one of my passions. And probably the next tattoo I get will probably be a rose. And I want to get a rose about right here. And it's not going to be too big, but it's not going to be too small. It's probably going to be like, probably that big. Like, right in the middle. And that one, the rose thing, it just came up to me, but I'm still going to be thinking it over because it just came up to me about maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was just like, yeah, I really do want a rose, but I don't want to get a rose, and then 2 years later, I'm like, why'd I get that? This is stupid, but it's on my body forever, and I can't change it. And then people ask you, oh, you have a rose, what's that for? And I don't have a valid reason like I do the other 3. So I'm still thinking on that one. But most of them, you know, I did set aside time, and I was like, okay, do I really want this? And a week after I got my first tat, I was like, okay, do I really want this? 2 months after I got my second one, I was like, do I really want this? And I waited. I didn't wait as long as I should have. I think I waited about probably 2 or 3 months after I got the first one to get the second one, and then after the second one, I waited like 2 weeks to get the third one. So this one was completely healed. Then that same day, I went and got the third one. So, but tattoos are a work of art. I'm not gonna lie, but they are addicting. Because once you feel that needle and you see that art, you're like, oh my god, I really do like this. But I mean, for people out there who have sleeves and their full body covered, that's like, I'm not putting anybody down, but I'm like, I would just, how do I put this? It's just more of a job thing to me, because I would want to get a really good job and, you know, not have to worry about, you know, wearing long sleeve shirts all the time. But when I see people with sleeves of tattoos, I'm like, wow, that looks really, really good. And some people's is just really, really good. I'm like, dang, I really want a sleeve. But I probably won't get one, but I know I will get a few more. So again, I'm not putting anybody down who has their whole body tatted or full sleeves. It's just, you know, my opinion. But yeah, so that's those are my tattoos, and I will keep you updated on those, because the one on my ankle is still healing. You know, I've only had it for maybe 2 weeks, but it's still peeling and stuff. The itching phase is done with and everything. So yeah, I'm just waiting on the rest of it to heal, and then I should be okay. So I will keep you guys updated, and if I get my 4th tattoo, I will let you know beforehand what I get and what it means to me and stuff like that. So thanks for watching my video, and I will see you. The next video will be on braces, and then the video after that will probably be a DIY. So thanks for watching my videos, and I will see you later. Bye.